So today I wanted to bring you guys a quick discussion about the Chanel Vanity Pouch is how they describe it, and just discuss whether or not I'm still happy about choosing Chanel over the Louis Vuitton Nice BB. So let's get started. Firstly, if you guys are new to my channel, I did pick this up secondhand. So I picked this up at an incredible discount. It was at about $960, I believe, that I paid for this item. Now, because I did pay $960 for this, I can easily see people assuming that because I got such a great value for it is the reason why I think that this is the better value. The truth of the matter is that I was totally willing to pay full price for this piece now that Louis Vuitton raised the prices on the Nice BB, because when the Nice BB was priced at about $900, I thought that was a fair price for it, because it is canvas. It isn't leather, it's not leather lined or anything of the sort. It has leather piping and a leather handle, and it is in the vachetta, which I think can get very, very dirty, or like worn and stuff, which is the reason why I kept, going back and forth on whether or not the Nice BB was something that I should get. Now, this is obviously all leather, and this handle is black, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, some people do consider lambskin to be very, very delicate. I do not. This item does have scratches and stuff, but again, I just think that certain things are going to get worn. This is something that I expected to get worn because of what its intended purpose is for. So scratches and wear on it doesn't bother me that much, which I guess if you think about the Nice BB, I'm not sure why the handle would have bothered me as much if that's kind of how I see it. But again, because the handle, this will always look black. The handle on the Nice BB will obviously get, a different shade like vachetta usually does. And I just don't like that. I think it's not my favorite. The interior of this was another selling point for me. It is also quilted, and it has this wipeable interior, and I love this material. Not sure if you could see this pouch over here has a pocket on this side, and it does have a pocket on this side as well. I have been wanting to purchase an organizer, but I did pick up like another organizer that had like an insert, and so I'm using that on the interior. I would love to find something in this burgundy color, and in that I do like the Nice BB because there are a lot of inserts that can be used inside of it that you can buy on Amazon, or I know Samorga makes them, and I'm sure there's plenty of others that make the insert for the Nice BB. I do really like the size of this one versus the Nice BB. I think that the Nice BB is a lot bigger. With the cosmetics that I use on a regular basis, this is more than enough. I will say that for the additional items that I use, I have been using my pochette accessories. This is where I've been keeping like my brushes and my sponges and some of the other items. And for now, I'm kind of happy with this. I am really considering adding a Louis Vuitton toiletry pouch because of the wipeable interior, and because it only has a little bit of vachetta, and still get some of my Louis Vuitton fix, because obviously I do love the monogram. It's not that I don't. Now, one of the things that Kat L mentioned about the Nice BB, and I think one of her lives, that it opens like all of the way down here. Now this one does not. It just kind of sits up this way, and it doesn't fall, and sometimes it can kind of close. So usually for that, I'll either put the cream there to kind of hold it, and it's not that big of an issue for me. And so I don't mind that. Now, obviously, this back part will probably crease a lot more the more that I open it. I imagine that that is something that would happen as well with the Vachetta, but I don't see a lot of people talking about that. But I do see that this is going to wrinkle, and I'm sure that as it gets older, it's just going to wrinkle more, but so am I. So I'm still really, really thrilled. And I did forget to mention that this item did come with the authenticity card. I do think that this is a better value, again, because it is all leather, and it's probably about the same price as the Dior version of it, which is also canvas, if I'm not mistaken. So just based on material alone, I do think that this is a better value, because with the Louis Vuitton, you're just getting like canvas, right? And obviously this is a more premium material, and the detail on each of the quilting, I think, is more labor intensive, if that makes sense. This one feels very luxurious. I think it is because it is lambskin leather that I feel that it just has a feeling of luxury. Even the bottom part, that I'm like, it feels like there's a cushion even to the bottom of it. It feels very, very luxurious, and every time that I go to use it, it just feels like a luxurious experience, right? I know that if I would have gone with the Nice BB, it wouldn't have felt as a luxurious experience, because every time that I went to use it, I would be concerned about the vachetta handle on it. And with this, I just go to use it, and it's just a beautiful experience every time. It's not something that I'm concerned about. And for me, that is part of a luxurious experience, when you're not worried about things, right? Because that's not how I like to live my life, like worried about material things. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not like I don't, but I hate when I buy something knowing that that's what's going to happen, right? So this one I felt was kind of like my Chanel key case. It was the same thing. I didn't want to have to worry about the glazing and it being something that I was constantly looking out for. I wanted it to be worry-free, and my key case has proven to be exactly that. And likewise, this is exactly that. So it's not something that I go to use and think, oh my gosh, you know, am I gonna mess it up? Am I gonna, you know, do something? Like, I don't have that feeling at all whatsoever. For that reason, I do think that this is a better value. And like I said, I do know that I bought this at an incredible price, and it is double the price for anyone who wants a brand new version. However, it isn't double the price of a Nice BB, because the Nice BB, I think the current, I can't remember what the current price is. Is it $1,100, $1,150? It's headed to $1,200, and this is $1,850. So it's a few $100s more, or several $100s more. But again, it is a more worry-free item, and for that reason alone, I think it's worth the price, in my opinion. Because I don't want to spend $1,100 and have to be worried about it getting wet or it getting marked. And that's the reason why I would have paid the full price for a brand new one. I just happened to really luck out on this piece. So yeah. Now, I don't think that these, I don't think that this, I never intended on using this as a bag. This was always meant to be a cosmetic case for me, and I always intended it for that reason. And I know some people use the Nice BB and the Nice Mini as a as a bag. If that's the intended purpose, I still think that this is probably a better value, just because the size is better than a Nice BB. That one's insanely large. I don't think it looks like a bag on anyone. It's insanely large. The Mini could definitely be more of a bag, and I know now they have the Nano, and that one's adorable, but it doesn't fit a phone. So I feel like this is a really good size if you wanted to use it as a bag. It doesn't like stick out, like it's not bulbous, like overly bulbous. But again, I never intended it to be a bag. So obviously, that is everybody's prerogative to use their pieces how they like. I think the Gucci one is a great one to be like a bag. But yeah, this one is a perfect size. I don't like to over buy cosmetics, so this one suits me perfectly. And like I said, I like the idea of having a combination of both, so I may really add the toiletry pouch for the excess items that I don't want in here, the things that aren't labeled Chanel. So everything that's non-Chanel kind of goes in here, and everything Chanel kind of stays in here. And then I have additional products here as well. And then like my brushes and, you know, some other items that I use, my eyebrow pencil, that kind of stuff, that's all in here. And I have to be honest, I thought that this was going to start to get like really dirty since I started using it, but it hasn't. I've used it as a cosmetic pouch in the past, and it's been like an ace. This piece is such an amazing item for so many different reasons, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I can't decide if it's not like a priority to buy a toiletry pouch. If I can find it, I will buy it. If not, then I can wait. Although the prices on Louis Vuitton just keep growing, so we'll see. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions with regards to this piece. I am happy to answer them for you. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight on the vanity pouch and why I opted for this one and why I think that it is a better value for money. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye.